I have got an educational moment that will be a lifesaver for you, for everybody today. And no, I did not buy a bunch of big bags of candy just for today, but it suits. So there's Joe and Mary Scarrington are above my shoulder, sitting behind me, and they're there to remind me of a quote I heard in a BNI webinar that I attended 2 weeks ago. And the quote is this. I literally have this quote sitting right here in front of my my monitor. It says, "Be the reason your chapter grows." So if you listen real closely, you can hear them behind me saying, "Be the reason your chapter grows." And on that note, I would like to share a little analogy here, something I heard a while back, a little story called the serving spoon. And if I show you this serving spoon, it's a small one, and I ask you, what is it for? I would hope most everybody would say it's for eating, it's for feeding, right? Me, myself. If I show you the bigger spoon, the larger spoon, what is it for? Well, it's too big to fit in my mouth, so it's got to be for what? Serving, right? Why did we join BNI? To get more business and make more money, right? That's the ultimate goal of our involvement in any networking group. And the truth is, the reason we all joined BNI was to use the small spoon, right? To get more business, to build our networks, ultimately to feed our families. We saw an opportunity to do that through BNI. Were we wrong in our intentions? No, we have to eat, right? We have to sustain ourselves and our family. And yet the philosophy of BNI, Giver's Gain, teaches us how to use the larger spoon so that we have enough to go around, right? We have enough for not just a small spoon, but for others in our chapter, and of course, their individual sphere of influences as well, as we invite others to our growing chapter. So how often do we as members have nothing to give in the referrals and the testimonial section of our meeting? Guilty right here, okay? And we come to the meeting, I come to the meeting personally, only using the small spoon. I've mentioned many, many times, I love this day, this time of day, because I get to network with good friends, good people who I want to spend time with. And ultimately, though, that's me feeding myself. And, you know, if every member here is only at BNI to eat, who is going to end up serving the big spoon, right? And ultimately, this is our goal. So as BNI members, we have to think about how we can give to other members. Giving can be in the form of a referral, a visitor, other opportunities, ways to help with their feature presentation, right? I think constructive criticism is really important, and hopefully we would all be willing and able to accept, you know, constructive criticism as it's given, because those are things that we can help others to improve themselves by maybe offering a little advice that helped us, you know, along the way back in the day. So a chapter that has more members providing for each other and using the serving spoon, right, the big one, will have way more opportunities for everyone to ultimately use the small eating spoon, right? So only if we can give to others can we hope to receive. My question and my request of you today is to ask yourself, have you been using the small spoon too often? How can you use the serving spoon more frequently? Thank you so much for the opportunity.